Hello everyone, so we're going to do a walking tour of Green Haven so far. Okay. So this over here in front of you with these flowers, this is called red dogwood, and you can tell it's red by the stems. They're bright red in the winter. And kind of have more color, more green in the summer. Here's a daisy of some kind, an oxeye daisy. It's not edible, to my knowledge. And there's some vetch over there. Can you see that? All right. Try not to discombobulate things too much. I'm just working with a bike here as well. So here's this over here is milkweed. You know, great for butterflies. So we're gonna keep going here. And over here, these are wild strawberries. Can you see those 3 leaves right here? They're wild strawberries. And this over here, that's an ant mound. Alright. And this guy right here, this is European black buckthorn. It's a pioneer species. It has blackberries, they're laxative. So, generally one of the first things we remove. Now, I think I may have made a slight detour here. The path hasn't been well marked yet. Still working on that. Huh. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna get back to you. Okay, so I've added some trail markers over here. Probably want a better color later than green. It stands out more, but it's what we got so far. Later maybe we can make a different color. So, alright, let's get on with this tour. You can see I've added some ahead of us. There we go. And I'll probably add another one here on this. So I try to put the trail markers on trees that we're going to keep. Like these black walnuts. Right now, they're the highest value trees on the property, other than the ones that I've added myself. So that should help with things. Alright, so pretty soon we're gonna get out to the meadow or the field. Just tagged some more trees. We're tagging them not for cutting them down like often people tag trees, but for keeping them. Though there is one black buckthorn I had to tag because there was no other trees in the area along the path. So far, so good. Alright, we're almost out into the field. And here we are. Oh, and by the way, I saw some dragonflies and some American toads. There's little moths as well. Alright, so this is the field. And there's different ways of doing this. Now, in my original plan, the plan was to make a dome where the tallest trees are in the center and the smallest trees are out inside. But here, it looks like there's a natural tendency to have the small plants in the middle and the larger trees out in the sides. So I think that's what working against nature is always hard. So we're going to work with nature here. And we're going to plant the small plants here and the tall plants near the edges. And one of the other benefits of planting the tall plants at the edges is, say you have like something that fruits well, then the fruit and nuts will fertilize your neighbors. Now, they may or may not like that, but if they're hungry, they will like that. And if they're not, well, then they won't. But here, we don't have to worry too much about the neighbors since it's a fairly agricultural area, fairly rural. The other reason I wanted to have the small plants on the outside is for privacy. Since the tall trees, they don't leaf out at the bottom. They usually keep their leaves up near the top. But we might be able to fill it in with something. Anyways. Okay, so I'll probably tag a few more trees along the way to the inside and then plant some Russian almonds. Probably near that patch, just for ease of maintenance. And then we'll spread them out as they grow. Alright. Okay, hey. So I've transplanted a couple almonds, Russian almonds. You can see there's one right here. And what I've done is first I whacked to clear the area. And then I made a hole and I planted this. And I added this stick and the string so that it's easier to see. And it does need occasional weeding so it doesn't get suffocated by other stuff. And here's a slightly better example, maybe where it got whacked a little better. And so here's the Russian almond and the string and the stick. So if you see something like that, then obviously walk around it. And I've made it so it's kind of in this row near the sea buckthorn and the black raspberries. And that way it's kind of clumped together, and I'll probably put some more on the other side as well. Alright. So I'd like to show the path that I made last time. And here we go. So this is so far unmarked, but because it's through such heavy brush, it's fairly easy to see which way to go. Right. So we're gonna get to the end soon enough. You can see it is quite a ways. And it could certainly use more clearing. I think some things, some of the branches might have fallen in the way from the rainstorm. But here, there's another clearing here, and it's another potential planting site as well. It's a good camping spot, away from the hustle and bustle. All right, that's what I wanted to show.